Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. MrRecon here with another Girls X Battle 2 video for you guys. Today we are going to be another account overlook video, and this time it's going to be on TOKA's account. Some of TOKA's questions are a little bit late for me to say, but it's okay. They didn't go ahead and they did some smart stuff. This is a free-to-play account. It's actually pretty not bad. Very well managed, I should say. Let's start off with the first question. They want some general advice on what pink gear to raise next. Now, I noticed you have 3 pink 2s, which is pretty good for a free-to-play account, to tell you the truth. You have a mage, you have a priest, and a ranger. Now, as it stands right now in the meta, Monica is here. She's really good. Now, from looking at what you have, I'm assuming, let's show the girls real quick. You're more of a PvP kind of build right now. Angelica can help you in like Sanctuary, Practical Works, GoBot 61. Even though we just found out that today on the info that was released that we're getting a Practical Work update. We don't know how that's going to play out. So Angelica might not be good for that anymore, or it might be even better. So just remember that. You have Izanami, Joan, like you have some really good stuff going for PvP right now. Pate, the rogue is, you're trying to finish patrol, I saw. You haven't finished it yet, but still working on that. That makes sense. So as far as what pink sets to make next, I would continue with try to make another priest. Or finish the one priest you have off, make it pink 3, and then make another priest. Because we have Izanami, Sydney that's coming out, which will help you out in PvP and PvE, and Monica. Right, they're all priests. So investing in presets is still extremely important, and it's considered the best class set currently in the game for pink sets. So yeah, invest in another pink preset, and then from there, depending on which direction you go, you could probably make another ranger or another mage. Go from there, but I would definitely make some more presets right now because I don't think Monica's going anywhere anytime soon with her abilities in PvP. Izanami might fade out eventually, but she still has other uses in the game, so that's not a problem. She wasn't as good when she first came out, but she's making a comeback. And then, of course, Sydney, she's going to be really good in PvE for a long time. PvP, she might fall off eventually, but PvE-wise, she's going to be great there. So those are 3 key reasons why to make some more pink presets. That makes sense, okay? Then your next question was, should I try getting 2K caps till Tix is released or save up till Christmas double release? Tix is Diana, if you don't know, from another game. You didn't use your capsules, which is good, so you could save up for Christmas. We don't know what we're getting for Christmas, but we kind of do, but we don't know what we're going to get, essentially. We don't know if we're getting a buff version, a nerf version, stuff like that, so it's a bit iffy. The rewards during Christmas are usually really great, so it can be good for you there. Plus, save your enrolls for the enroll event. I'm assuming that if it goes all as planned, they probably might be giving Sydney out for Christmas. Now, I could be wrong. They could give something else out, like Diana or Von Helsing or something that hasn't been gotten an enroll yet. But I'm assuming we'll get Diana enroll in November, and then at Christmas, after Christmas capsules, we will get Sydney enroll. That's what I'm assuming, guys. Don't quote me on it. I could be wrong, but most likely that's what's going to happen. But definitely save. You're doing pretty good. You're going to have to need more than 2K. It's probably going to be double release. Let's be real. We all hate double releases, but get over 2K caps. Try to get to 2,600. If you can't, that's fine. Roll with the punches, essentially. The next question, should I raise a second Neff or another Angie? Right now, the only reason we're trying to do a second Neff is to push OCE or test. So if you're really invested in that more than you are PvP-wise, build a second Neff. If you want to push more into the PvP side and some of the PvE bosses to get more damage there to just show off, or get more rankings in GuildBot 61, build your second Angie. Those are your 2 options. You can choose whichever path you want to go on, essentially. You can make that decision. And then, of course, you had more of a question on Rogue once you finish it. You could put the Rogue into a Monica if we ever get the ability to get copies of her easier. I know it's going to take a while. She's an LRC girl, so we just got to bear with that. Or maybe we get another human that's really good, that's easier to get. I would replace it then. You don't really need Mika as much if you, from looking what you got here, pushing into, if you finish patrol. Mika is kind of good in other modes like house exams, but as of right now, I don't really see you have a need for Mika. You're kind of past the early game point. You're more late game right now, kind of, per se. And Teresa, I haven't found a use for her yet, to tell you the honest. Maybe OCE she does really well. So, not really worth building right now. And your question about, you said you had a Fenrir, but I'm assuming you put the Fenrir into Von Helsing. So, yeah, you can wait to build Diana. She's great. We've seen videos I've done and people posting screenshots of how well she's doing. You can get Diana at some point. She'll really help your account. But overall, you're trying to finish patrol. Not bad. You have 3 pink sets. This is free to play. You're doing really great. Very well managed. I'm impressed. Some people might not do as well, but you've meant, I guess, took it to heart maybe what people have told you to do or suggested you to do, and you've stuck by it every month to play the slow game. And I know it's a grind and it sucks, but it is better than some of the alternatives of people that just mismanage their account and then they complain and they just feel miserable because they can't do much in the game because they don't know what they're doing. But it happens. But TOKA, I forgot what your name was for a second. TOKA, great job. You got an Angie, you got Von Helsing, a Neff, a Pate. You're working on that patrol to finish it, which I saw you got to 98 at one point. Fingers crossed that you get to that 100. I really hope you do. Yeah, I have not much to say. I guess just wait for the Practical Works update that drops tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. And just look at your account and figure what direction. Do I want to push more on a PvE side, or do I want to go to a PvP / kind of PvE with some of the girls I'm getting? Oh, also, I forgot one of your questions. Sorry. It was about Blair, I believe? Oh, Blair or Estel. Which damage deal would be better? So, that's a really iffy question because Blair can do well by herself, like in Security Squad and other modes, without Estel. But if you really want to push out Blair's potential, you want Estel. I know people can argue that fact, whatever they want to do it, but from what I've done, using Estel with Blair pushes it, depending on what boss it is too. But for the most part, yes, Blair overall can do more damage, but she needs support from other girls. Estel, she gets support from other girls, but then replicates that and pushes even more damage for other girls and herself. So, from what you have on your team, you might be better getting a Cassie to help push Angelica's damage. But if you really want the Estels and Blairs, build the Blair first. Do that, because she can do damage by herself pretty well. And then build that Estel, and then build another Estel. 2 Estels and 1 Blair, you do lots of damage. I know that's going to take you a while, but hey, I would build the Blair first if you want to go that route, and then build 2 Estels after that to push the damage. Don't get rid of your Linky. If you ever get Phyrexia, don't get rid of her either. Cassie helps out as well, and Sydney. So I know you got a lot to do if you're trying to do that, but hey, I have faith that you will get there at some point because this account's not bad. It's pretty good for how you're managing it. So kudos to you, TOKA. Yeah, I can't really say much more on this, but ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got. Leave a comment down below on what you think of TOKA's account. I'm impressed, and I look forward to seeing what you do in the future, posting screenshots maybe in my Discord official on how your account's doing a year from now or so. All right, TOKA, thank you. This was nice and very insightful to see how that some people that are actually taking to heart what people are giving advice to on what to do. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, stay safe out there. It's a crazy world. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen.